everyone, welcome back to our channel. And thank you so much for showering so much of love on our videos. It really motivates us and gives us a lot of encouragement. So let's get started. Let's go to the gym. There are going to be 10 exercises, 40 seconds on, followed by a 5 to 10 second rest. We'll start with cat-cow. You start on all fours and inhale as you drop your belly toward the mat and lift the chin and gaze up towards the ceiling. Then you exhale and draw your belly to your spine and round your back. Make sure you are not straining your neck in this process. The neck has to be easy and flowing. Quick rest here and then we move to plank rotation. You get on a plank on your hands and then move your body to one side, center, then to the other side. And don't stop your breath while you do it. Keep breathing as you do it. Center plank, T plank, again center plank, then T plank on the other side. Quick break, and after that we move to toe touch hamstring, which looks like a dance step almost. You stretch your arms and you stretch your legs. Now 10 second rest, and after that we have curtsy jacks. We are not jumping in this, you're just moving one leg behind the other, and as you do that, you move your hands up. Make sure you're giving a nice stretch to your entire arms and back as you do it. Quick rest, and we have lunge rotation coming up next. You get into a lunge position. When you get into lunge, make sure your knee is at a 90-degree angle, and then you keep on twisting your upper body from side to side. Quick break, and we have squat with arm movements coming up next. Again, when you get into squat position, you have to ensure your knee is at a 90-degree angle. But make sure you're not falling. You take a squat and then you keep on moving your hands up and down. Look at the position in the video. It's very important that you keep breathing and you don't hold your breath while doing any of these exercises. Quick break, and then we have lateral lunge coming up next. You get into lunge on one side, then on the other side. Look at the position in the video. Make sure your spine is as straight as possible and you're not bending too much in the forward. This will really give a nice stretch on your legs, your hamstring, your thighs, so that you are ready for all the exercises which will come in the main course. Quick break, and then we have overhead reach coming up next. You spread your legs and then move from side to side and try to reach as high as possible using your hands. This is giving a nice stretch to the entire body. You are pulling your body upwards, so it stretches your spine and all the organs from your leg all the way up to your hands. Coming up next, which is going to take your heartbeat a little up, is fast push. If you have any knee problem, you should not do this one, and instead you don't jump, you do one leg and another leg slowly. Look at the alternative exercise as well in case you have any knee problem. With your heart rate nice and high, we are about to now go to jumping jack, the last exercise for this warm-up session. Here you are jumping, your legs wide open, your hands all the way making a circle. Again, if you have any knee problem, you should not do the jumping and instead do it slowly without the jump. There are going to be 19 exercises, 40 seconds on, followed by a 5 to 10 seconds rest. We are going to start with lunge to curtsy lunge. You take a lunge position and then you move to curtsy lunge. Make sure when you are doing a lunge position, you have the other knee at 90-degree angle. And balance yourself well while you do this exercise. We first do from the left side and then we move on to the right side. Keep your spine straight and keep breathing as you do this exercise. Do not hold your breath while doing any of these workouts. Quick 10-second rest and then we move to the right leg. This exercise really works beautifully on your legs, on your glutes. It will not just stretch it, but also press it along. Well done, guys. Well done. Now we move to single leg deadlift. We first do from the left leg and then we do the same exercise from the right leg. You have to balance on one leg, lift your other leg and the upper body so that it becomes like a T. So your leg is in straight line with your upper body and you're balancing everything on the other leg. We do it on one leg and then we move to the other leg. Quick rest and then we move to the other side. Your hamstrings are really stretching, your glutes are working, your balancing skills are getting improved in this exercise. Well done, well done. Now we move to squat and half squat. You make a deep squat and then you do half squat. And when you do squat, make sure your knee is not going ahead of your feet in any way. Half squat followed by a full squat. Go as deep as you can. Do not overstretch yourself. So whenever you do any exercise, there has to be the right amount of stress in the body. So if the exercise is not causing any stress at all, means it is too light for you. And if it is causing major stress, that means it's too heavy. So you have to make sure whenever you are doing these workouts, you are at the right amount of stress, which is just a little outside your comfort zone every time. And slowly, you will find your comfort zone is increasing as we do more of these. Rest for 10 seconds and then we move to regular to sumo squat. You do one regular squat and then you open your legs and do a sumo squat, which is very good for your inner thigh. Last few seconds to go. Guys, hard work always pays off. Now we move to static lateral lunge. Where you're doing lateral lunge on one side and then you move to the other side. And as you do this, you will see a very nice stretch coming on your other leg. Try to keep your other leg straight. So one leg is at a 90-degree angle and the other leg is straight. Quick rest and we do lateral lunge followed by a raise by the same leg. We start on the right side and then we do the same thing on the left leg as well. Take a lateral lunge, keep the other leg straight and then balance yourself and raise that leg. rest, and then we do exactly the same exercise on the other leg. Lunge followed by a raise. Balance yourself and keep breathing. Do not hold your breath while doing any of these exercises. The better you breathe, the better are your stability and the better is your leg power. Quick 10-second rest and we move to lunge pulse kick post that. Again, we do left leg once and then we move to the right leg. Starting with the left leg. Lunge position, pulse 1 or 2 times and then kick on the backside. Make sure you are balancing yourself well. Keep your spine straight. When you do lunge, 90-degree angle at the knee. Whenever I'm doing any tough exercise, I really find it helpful to exhale longer. So at the end of the exercise, sometimes I do even 2 exhales. That really helps me in increasing my power, I feel. We are almost there, guys. We're almost there. I know with this lunge pulse, your inner thigh, your quads, hamstrings, they're all burning. But believe me, it's all worth it. Now rest and we move to rainbow. Look at the position in the smaller square. You get on all fours, move one leg and try to make a rainbow out of it. It really works well on your glutes. So like a rainbow, which is like a semicircle type of thing. You try making with your feet. First with your right leg and then the same thing with your left leg. Quick rest and then we do the same thing with the left leg. My legs are already getting tired. I'm sure that's the same thing that's happening with you. So I'm finding it hard to make the full circle, but try as much as you can. We move to the next exercise, which is again leg circles. So this is again working very well on your glutes, your inner thighs. You lift your leg, make a move to the right side, and then bring it down. Raise the leg, move to the right, bring it down. Quick rest rest, and then we do the same thing with the other leg. You raise your leg, move to the outside, and then bring it down. It's somewhat like a circle. And as you do all this, make sure to keep your spine straight. Your neck should be in line with your spine. Do not stretch your neck while doing these exercises. Ten-second rest, and after that we have glute bridge abduction. You lie down on the floor and lift your bum up. So you make a bridge and then abduction. So you open your both legs. You can see in the mirror how this is happening. You lift your body up, open your knees apart, and then come down. Quick rest, and we have prop pump coming up next. You lie down on the floor, join your both feet together. Look at the position in the video. Move your knee apart, and then you move your bum up and down. The bum goes up and down, and your knee position remains same, your feet position remains same. Quick rest, and then we have straight leg kick pulse. You get on all four, move your leg to the back side, and then you are pulsing. Make sure your spine is straight and your neck is in line with your spine. Do not put any pressure on the neck. All the pressure should come on the glutes. A short break, and then we move to do the same exercise with the other leg. You move your leg, pulse it up in the air, and your spine and neck relaxed. Last few seconds remaining. We are almost done.
There are going to be 4 sets of 8 exercises each. And in all those 8 exercises, you are going to do 40-second on, followed by a 10 to 15-second rest. First, we start with curtsy lunge to normal lunge, reverse lunge and curtsy lunge. You do one reverse lunge and then move to curtsy lunge. Look at the position in the video, and the weights that you are taking should be high enough for you. So make sure as you progress with these sessions, you have a weight which is progressively moving higher, and in the last few reps you should feel a little bit burned. When you do this exercise, make sure your knee is not getting ahead of your feet, and it should be at 90-degree angle. First we are doing with the right leg, and then we'll do the same exercise with the left leg. Quick rest, and we do with the left leg. Diagonal lunge followed by straight lunge back. And we continue this for 40 seconds. Very well. Quick break, and then we move to squat after this. Again, the weight that you are choosing for doing squat should be appropriate for you. You can have 2 different set of dumbbells according to how you are progressing. And when you do squat, again you have to make sure your core is embraced. You keep your core intact. Your glutes are sucked in, and your knees are at 90-degree angle to your legs. Keep your back straight and continue to focus on your breath. Do not hold your breath when you do any of these exercises. A 15-second break, and we move to deadlift post this. When you do deadlift, make sure your core is engaged. When you go down, you can bend your knee a little bit. And pick up a dumbbell again according to your strength. And as you keep building your strength, you keep increasing the weight. Look at the position in the video. The form is extremely important in deadlift. Back straight, breathing on. Do not hold your breath. And make sure that your focus is on your glute muscles, on your hamstrings, on your quads. Wherever you feel stretch, you have to focus on those muscles, because the more you focus, the better those muscles develop over time. Very well. Now we have glute bridge hold coming up next. You lie down on the floor on your back. Then use your hips to use your glutes to push up and hold into a bridge position. And the dumbbell should be on your lower abs. Hold the dumbbell there. And try to hold this position for the entire time. And as you get tired, 5 seconds to 7 seconds, try holding as much as you can. Initially, you will be able to do less, and over time, your hold time will increase as your strength increases. Very well. After this, we move to donkey kickback hold. You get on to all fours like a dog pose. Then you raise one knee, hold it for 2 seconds. When you raise it, feel it in your glutes. Use your glutes to raise the leg, and keep your core tight. Keep your core fully engaged when you do all these exercises. Your back should be straight. Make sure you're not holding your breath in any of these exercises. same thing with the right leg. Make sure, guys, when you are looking to build your back, you're looking to build your glutes, you have to be eating a diet which is rich in good quality fats, good quality proteins, because ultimately to build any muscle in the body, including glute muscles, you need good raw material. Of course, the exercises will help, but raw material has to be provided in the form of good calories. You have to kick your leg up, and while you do that, you squeeze your glutes. Very well. We have the last exercise for this set, which is seated abduction. You sit on the floor and look at the position in the video, join your feet, and you bring both the knees out. Make sure you're feeling it in your inner thighs when you do this. You have to push your knees out to the side and then bring them back slowly. And as you gain more proficiency into this, we can add resistance band on the knees as well to make it tougher for you. But initially, try without resistance band, but squeeze your glutes, squeeze your legs when you do this, so that you can feel it in all around your legs, in your glutes, in your thighs, inner thighs particularly. Very well. Now we have set 2 starting. If you want to press pause and take a longer break, you can press pause and take a 10-second or a 15-second extra break. We move to the first exercise, which is curtsy and reverse lunge. Like before, you pick a dumbbell which is suitable for your weight and keep on making sure that you are increasing it, and you should be feeling it in your muscles, especially during the last few reps. Diagonal lunge and then straight lunge back, making sure there's a 90-degree angle at the knees, back straight, core engaged, glutes tight. You have to make sure your front knee doesn't pass your toes and you are engaging your glutes and your quads. We do the same thing on the left side now. Increase your weights over time, make sure that you also increase the rest. You should press pause and make sure you are adequately rested before the next exercise, because especially when we are playing with not just body weight but with real weights, you have to make sure you are recovered, you are rested, otherwise you can end up injuring yourself. We move to the squat position. Make sure you are engaging your glutes, your quads, and your core is tight. Keep your back straight. Very well. We move to deadlift now. Make sure that you are doing this in good form by keeping your back straight, engaging your core, and picking up a weight which is suitable according to your current body strength. Look at the form in the video. You should feel it in your glutes, in your hamstrings. Very well. We have rest, and after that we have glute bridge hold. You lie on your back and then look at the position. You lift from your hips, put a weight on your lower abs and hold it for as long as you can, and then you come down, then again go up and hold it. Keep your core engaged, keep your glutes tight when you do this, and keep breathing. Do not hold your breath. You have to make sure when you do any of these exercises, you are exactly focusing on your glutes, on your quads, on your hamstrings, on your abs, whichever organs are getting worked, because the more you focus, the better results you are going to get. 15-second rest, and we move to donkey kickback hold. You get on all four like a dog, and then you kick your leg up using your glutes. Hold it for 2 seconds and come back. When you do this, you keep your core tight. You use your glutes for this kick, and keep breathing. Keep focusing on the muscles that feel the most burn during any of these exercises. Now we do the same thing with the right leg. Kick your leg up, squeeze your butt at the top for 2 seconds, then come back and repeat. Keep your back straight, core tight when you do any of these, and focus on your glutes. Make sure when you do any of these exercises, you are focusing on your glute muscles, and if any of the exercises are becoming too easy for you, you either need to increase your weight or start using resistance band. We are going to make more videos using resistance band. Now we move to the last exercise in this set, which is seated abduction. Look at the position in the video, look at the feet position particularly. We push our knees out to the side and then bring them back slowly, and keep repeating. And when you do this, contract your muscles. Focus on the glutes, focus on the inner thigh. The more you focus, the better results you're going to get. Very well, we are 50% there, and now we move to set 3. Press pause if you want a longer break. We are going to repeat all these 8 exercises in set 3, starting with curtsy lunge to normal lunge. Reverse lunge, then curtsy lunge. You get into a diagonal position, straight position. Dumbbells, you can also try increasing the dumbbell weight in this set if you can. Quick rest, and then we move to the other leg. Always focus on the perfect form, because it's important that you look at the form in the video and do the right form. The knee should not be going too much ahead. It should be at 90-degree angle preferably. Very good. Some rest and we move to squat position. Focus on your glutes, keep your core engaged, keep your back straight, knees at 90 degrees. Make sure you're running your mind through the body form all over and over again as you do this exercise. Very well. We have deadlift coming up next. Make sure, guys, we are doing this kind of hard workout. We have 4 sets, 8 exercises each. After the set, you eat a meal which is high in protein, because that will definitely help with building the muscles. What we are doing using all these exercises, breaking the muscles, and we want to be having enough food in the body to build them better and stronger. Let's move to deadlift. Focus on the form. That's very, very important. If you do it in the right form, even 30 seconds can do magic for you, and a wrong form will make you prone for injury. You should feel it in your glutes, in your hamstrings. And over time, keep increasing your weight. Quick rest and exercise number 4, glute bridge hold. Sorry, 5. Use your glutes to thrust your hips upward and hold it there. Sometimes I find these exercises which are about holding a little bit like meditation. You just keep on focusing on those muscles. So it's gym plus meditation session all in one. 15-second break, and you can press you can press a pause to take a longer break. We have donkey kickback hold. Just like in the last 2 exercises, you get down on your knees, use your glutes to kick up, hold, and then come down. And when you are holding, make sure your glutes are squeezed and your focus is on your glutes. Back straight, core engaged, hands directly below the shoulders. And keep breathing, keep focusing. Short break, and we do the same thing with the right leg. Donkey kickback hold using your right Very well. We have the last exercise in this set, which is seated abduction. You sit on the floor and move you join your feet and push your knee out. Feel it in your inner thighs, feel it in your legs, and slowly pull them back. Push out and pull it back. We have the last set. The last set is sometimes the toughest, but it's important that you do it because that's how in the last set, when you are really pushing for that last breath, that's when the growth happens. Starting with curtsy and reverse lunge. First the right leg and then the left leg. You have done so well, guys. I'm so proud of you. The last 6 exercises of this module is remaining. We take a break and then we move to squat. Last set. Last 6 exercises. That's all. Very well. Now we move to deadlift. Moving on to glute bridge hold. You engage your hips, engage your core, and use your glutes to thrust your hips upward. And hold. And get into the meditation mode. Very well. 15-second break, and we have donkey kickback hold from left leg followed by from the right leg. Make sure when you are doing this, you keep breathing, do not hold your breath, and engage your core in all these exercises. And when you use your glutes to kick, focus on the glutes. That's how they become better. We are nearly done, guys. Nearly. Last 2 exercises. We do donkey kickback hold with the right leg and then just one more, and we are done with these 4 massive sets. Donkey kickback hold using your right leg. Posture is everything. Make sure while these are the last 2 exercises, but do not ignore the posture. Do not ignore the form. Very important. Rest, and we have seated abduction, last exercise of this entire module. Yay! We are done. That's it, guys. That's it. If you are watching the video till here and if you have subscribed to this channel, I love you. And if you haven't subscribed and you still watched till here, I don't like you.